Great. So, hope I'm live and hope all of you can hear me. So, I'm a couple of minutes late. Sorry about that. So, today I'm going to play some Blitz games as usual. And played a few games which are a tournament actually for Kerala Chess, Kerala State Chess Championship, Kerala State Chess Federation. They're conducting a tournaments, Grand Prix tournaments every Sunday. Sorry, every Sunday they conduct this 5+3 tournaments, Blitz tournaments of 9 rounds, and the idea is to generate uh, some amount to donate for COVID vaccination support for the governments. That's a good cause. So every Sunday I'm playing this tournament, and last week I won the second prize, and I was very happy about that. And but yesterday something went wrong. I was 4 out of 4, and then I and lost the fifth round, and then you know things fell apart. I lost two more games, and I ended up only with 5.5. So my rating dropped basically. So I want to catch up on my rating, and I'm trying to reach to 2,400 yellow. Today I'm going to play this Jabova London system. Jabova London, as usual with white pieces. So I'm experimenting with openings. I'm basically an E4 player, so I'm experimenting with Jabava London, which could lead to some positions where white gets a lot of central control and chances for attack, and also cats on the queen side and some aggressive setups. Uh, the problem with e4 e5 is that sometimes, I mean, the problem with e4 is that sometimes you encounter e4 e5 and you have to play dry openings like Berlin system or some other openings which are quite dry. But I found that using Jabova you can improvise, and the positions are quite original, and people won't have studied it in depth. So there's so much room for improvement and improvisation, and there's very little theory in this opening because it is a relatively new opening. It's got popularized by Badhu Jabova and Richard Rapport in 19. Its first game was played in 2014 by Badhu Jabova of Georgia, and subsequently Richard Rapport, who is a maverick in chess, is considered a maverick like Badhu Jabova. He plays all unusual openings, so they picked it up, and now we have some theory. They have beaten lots of international grandmasters and world-class players like Topalov, Nurmagomedov, and even Carlsen has employed this system. So let's employ this, and also with the black pieces, I just want to stick with the French defense. Usually, I'm a Sicilian player, but I found that French is a good way to actually play against e4, especially with the new system which I'm trying to experiment. And the Stonewall Dutch has always been my favorite, but I'm a Nimzo Indian player or a Queen's Gambit player. So let's see how it goes, and let's play some games, and we'll see. So let's play some 3+2 Blitz. So create a game. So this is playing Blitz is a good way to improve. People might disagree with me, but I found that playing Blitz is very good to improve your practical chess. So I'm playing this Kili chess. So I think he's from Greece. So he played knight f3 d4, and I usually play e6 in the first move and play f5 against everything except 1e4. So let's go for the Stonewall Dutch. So in Stonewall Dutch, the control of the e4 square is very important. So usually white would put a bishop here. It doesn't mind a double pawn because um, he will get more control of the e4 square, which is more important with coming to e5. Now he has captured on d6, and now I can go to this hole, which is e4, but he cannot come um, to e5. So c4 is an interesting move. He's trying to put knight on e5. It's understandable, but I'm not going to allow that. To Oh my god, I allowed it. Okay, so I have to dislodge this knight. It will be a little bit annoying here. This bishop is bad because it is not hitting any target. So I should have played b5, but it's just a slip of the mouse. I played d5, but it's okay. I mean, I have two pieces controlling that square. My pawn here will get doubled, but doesn't matter because I can play queen b6, the next move, and put a little bit pressure on black's queen side. I'm sorry, white's queen side. And again, I have this move called bishop a6 also, right? So the position is about equal, but I'm not looking for a draw. I want to win. So I'm looking for opportunities to open up the position. So I have these three pawns in the center, which is holding my position together. Um, so I just have to drive this knight away, which is a bit annoying by the way. And I have to play some move like bishop a6. It's an interesting move, but I'm not convinced about that move because I can play queen d6, right? Queen d6 is an interesting move. Now he has to move that rook, and if he moves to any other square, he'll lose the knight. So I'll put more pressure by playing rook f8 and try to win this knight. I think his position is difficult now, almost lost. He's thinking. Hmm. All right, so 1-0. So let's play someone else. Your opponent. Again, black pieces. Sometimes this happens, it just gives you algorithm of leeches. Sometimes it's not fair. So this is the closed variation of the French. So I have to be very careful because I played f6, the e6 is weak, so only bishop is supporting e6. So I have to play bishop rook e8 and rook c8 to stabilize the position. So he's putting more pressure on e6. I have to play h6 now. C8. Is a little bit worried about bishop takes d5. He will play that move, which is okay, which is good for me. This position is lost. I can't say this position. So I have a very bad result against closed openings. Um, Something which I had to work on. In open positions, I'm pretty good, but in closed positions, I'm very, very bad. So it's something which is a concern. This is gone. This position is lost. Can't save this position. Okay, let me challenge him again and try to take revenge. Play the Jabova system. So I'm not talking because I'm trying to concentrate. So we have some good compensation for the sacrifice exchange. And let's see how the game develops. Um, Ideally, I want to play. Want to play e4, but wait opportunity. His pieces are a little bit tied up, so can't free his pieces. That easily. Beautiful bishops are firing on his king side, so I just have to play something like very common sense chess to win. So looks like his position is falling apart. You cannot take with the queen because of queen d7 checkmate. So he has to take with the pawn or the rook. Then I'll play rook d1 and game over. Rook d1. He resigned. So shall we play him or someone else? I think we'll play someone else. So first blood for Jabova, London. So you should try out this opening. It's a very interesting opening. So uh, again, I'm white. I'm going to play the Jabova again. So my rating is 2325. We're trying to reach 2400. Yesterday was a very bad day. I lost too many yellow points. What is this? Knight c6. Knight c6 loses immediately. Knight b5. This is the whole point of Jabova. You are putting pressure on the c7 square. So if black is not careful, you will win very quickly. Okay, that's interesting. You can just play e3 here. I want a pawn and have a lot of pressure. I'm going to win a second pawn. So this is the idea of the Jabova London system. So you can put pressure on white's queen side with your knight and the bishop. If the black player is not careful, you can simply crush him. And if black knows his theory, then the position would lead to a slight plus for white or equal game. But it is not easy for black to hold the position. So I would say that Jobava London is a very good opening, and I think you should all try. So next I'll play h4 and I put my knight on g5 and I'll go away. And even sacrifice on g6 by playing bishop d3, but I would rather keep it going. On d6 rights. Taking on d6 is g5. So I just have to castle and just to see forward. So bishops are strong, but I can generate enough play. I just have to liberate this position by playing something like e6. Hansman. Hansman is from where? He has not specified where he's from, so e5 wins rook. This position completely lost for. This position is completely lost for black. His king is in the center. His pieces are not coordinated, and his time is running out. So I think going to win. But you never know. Chess is a funny game. This knight. Let me push. All right. So two wins and one loss. So two wins in the Jabova London, which is good. No, I think three wins and one loss. First one was game we won. Oh, I accidentally played 3 minute blitz. So which is okay. Um, that's fine. We play next two games in 3 plus 2. Okay, it's good to sacrifice this pawn actually. Sacrifice this pawn. Oh, it doesn't want the sacrifice. Okay, play the normal Jabova. This move I found during preparation. You cannot take with the c pawn because of queen c8 check. So he has to take with the e pawn and play queen g7, and have very good compensation for the sacrificed pawn. Well, interesting, he didn't take that. Secondly, push my pawn. This is a passed pawn now, right? Four, and that bishop is dead. That bishop is dead. I can slowly play knight g e2, knight g3, bishop e2, and win this pawn. And all his pieces are tied up. Can't develop his pieces. I think already black is in a lot of trouble. Taking this pawn was a blunder, I think. You should have castled. All right. So another victory, the Jabova London. So let's analyze this game. I think it is a pretty interesting game, especially in the opening phase. So um, d4, knight c6, knight c3. A lot of games have been played in this situation. d5, e4 transposes to the Khan defense. Bishop f4, queen b6, queen d2. Queen to b2 has been played before. Bishop f5 is a novelty. As on the queen side, already I have a good plus position. Rook b8, bishop b8, rook b8, and queen f4. Oh my god, I missed it. Bishop f8, rook f8, queen f4. Win material here. So that was a big miss. F3. That happens when you have a preconceived notion. You don't objectively analyze the position and you go with your plan. So you just follow your plan, and sometimes it's the simple tactics or simple wins have pretty good compensation. This move I found when I was preparing, and I think now I have a big plus. Can you see plus 3.3? The Stockfish 13 gives plus 3.2. d5, but d5 is not the idea. Bishop d6 should not allow black to castle, right? And white has got a big advantage here. Even if black takes this pawn, knight f3, and all white's pieces are in action, and black is helpless.